Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Welcome back to Rodriguez Road to Recovery. Right now I am in the kitchen, so I am sitting down eating. Ever is taking a nap. So we have went to go get something to eat. Now we still have Thanksgiving leftovers. Um some things that are left over, enough. But I just wanted to change it up a little bit today or something else. It's actually like a gas station that sells such wonderful Chinese food. We go there quite a bit, but today, no one was in there serving the food, so it was a little bit different for today. So I'm great that you guys are safe and well and whole and keeping the faith and keeping your head up, and you are trudging and pushing forward to bigger and better days. If you have not been having a good time, as life is hard, life is a struggle, life is also what you make it. Keep your eyes open, keep your head up, and look up because there's a bigger, brighter, better on the horizon just for you. And you have to know and believe that you will deserve every good and great thing coming your way. Alrighty? So like I said, I got my little ponytail here, but I've been loving the little turban hats. You guys that have been following us for a while, these are hats that I ordered last year during COVID. These are like little turban hats that I definitely love them, especially when my hair, was having so much loss dealing with the Baccio medication for the MS. So it definitely came in handy. I was just feeling beautiful and feeling pulled together, even though you're dealing with it going with so much. And the weather here has just been, crazy. So Thanksgiving, the weather was a little cool, not hot, but in the middle, but it was great. A couple of days before, it had been chilly. Yesterday was a little bit chilly. Friday was a little bit chilly. Yes, I mean, the weather has been, that fall head into winter some, but it's kind of been in the middle. The food here, this is some chicken. I got my cranberry juice. All right, so I'm almost finished with that. Got some little sauce that came with you guys Thanksgiving. What did you guys do? Did you guys have family come over? Did you guys do a Friendsgiving? Did you guys do it virtually? How did your Thanksgiving go? Give me 1 second. Oh yes, you guys. We started on the tree on yesterday, so they took it down and started to get some things done. Sorry, being congested, and my mom had the candle burning, so me with these super bad allergies, we are not friends. I have to just be cautious and careful. So that is the reason why I have it like that. Yeah. Well, yes, it's the tree. Now, this part is not finished. I know. So we'll let my dad ever, my nephew, since he is the tallest, he can take care of that aspect. But we started with some things here, some little bingo things that my mom, when she was working at the department store, they had some of these things for sale. And so I'm glad that she purchased this, probably about maybe around 2012 or 11. So we have real and fake candy canes on here. And these candy canes are actually about 4 years old because, they don't break. We just put them in a box and reuse it. So like we have like a little nostalgic ornaments on here that I love. Like this represents my mom. This is my mom's baby sister, middle sister that died of breast cancer. She always loved trains and she enjoyed looking at Thomas the Train. So we have little things there. Started kind of like with the gifts. Now we don't have the little skirt down there, but we're going to do that. We just then want the floor to become scuffed up with, putting the tree up and everything like that. So it's kind of going to, what we decide is like have like a red and white, kind of, it's a Christmas sheet. So we want to put that down there. We just want to move the presents. I mean, that's not going to take long to do. Just boom, boom, bam, and get it done. But I was so exhausted yesterday because I was doing a tree and just not wanting to overdo it. So my body just felt like, okay, you've done too much. Just relax. But yeah, guys, want to put your tree up or you want to wait till December to get it started? What are you guys going to do? These are all the decorations that we have, like the little boxes. Put that up there yesterday as well. That's just some things that we started to just kind of set out, just to get started. And normally we put the tree up on Thanksgiving Day. but we didn't. Just kind of just change things up this time. Thanksgiving was a little bit different. A friend of my dad's, his wife died last year, or I think maybe earlier on in the year, and my dad invited him over, and spent a lot of time with him. So we were just busy laughing and talking, and then all the family came over. We did it safely and everything, but I wasn't for it, to be honest with you, because I'm the only one in the media that of ones that live here. I'm the only one that's not vaccinated. And if I haven't shared that before, then I will. And if I have, then I will repeat it. Because of the medication I am on, the Obagio for the multiple sclerosis, if I was to go and get the vaccine right now at this instant, it'll just look at the MS pill, but the MS will just look at the vaccine like it's a foreign invader, like it's an enemy, and attack it. So instead of it actually protecting my body, it'll just be attacked, and it wouldn't be able to help at all. So I couldn't get the vaccine until I get the Obagio out of my system, because the Obagio stays in your bloodstream for 2 years. And this is something that, I've known before COVID even hit, that my first neurologist that diagnosed me, even, when we first was discussing all of these things about different medications, when I first became diagnosed in 17, but everything occurred in 16. These are conversations that came out the wazoo that you have, because with the talk of starting a family and I will, hopefully sometime next year. Don't have a date or to rush things. Timing is everything. So we're really cautious, and you just want your steps to be sure. It has been totally jam-packed. But before I get back to that, I want to share that we are going to do Vlogmas. So with December, right around the corner on Wednesday, which is going to be the first, I am having the second Botox injection surgery. So if you remember back in April of this year, I got it done the first time, and you're supposed to get it repeatedly done like every 6 months, because that's how long that it lasts. Now, the doctor the first time around didn't do like a whole lot of injections. He did a substantial amount because he didn't want to overdo it, which I very, very appreciate, because he's not a doctor that's just hardcore throwing surgery in your face. It was just after running so many other options and not wanting to do other things that had been discussed. So I've been, okay pertaining to the bladder, but then I say within the past few weeks, the past month and few weeks, it's just been going downhill, because anytime I feel like I have a flare or not feeling well or something else triggers the urinary incontinence to go haywire, then it feels like all the medications that I've taken pertaining just to the urinary incontinence goes out the window. So you're backtracking. You don't want to, because you're doing everything in your power to make sure that you're staying at the top. But sometimes things just don't work out, and you have to go another route to find another option to get the success that you need. So I'm not happy about it, but I'm grateful I have a doctor that's not surgery crazy. He's very understanding. I've been having him for the past past 4 years, and we established a bond. So that's a major relief to me. My mom. So I have my worker Michaela. Now she is 18 years old, so she's a few years younger than Jasmine. And oh yes, Jasmine is doing well. We chat, quite often enough. She's doing well in school, doing well in life. She had a fantabulous Thanksgiving, talking to each other, so we're always communicating, and that's the key. But my work with Michaela has been a blessing. So if you follow, the blog site, if you follow the Facebook and you look in the stories, or if you see things on the Instagram, on the news feed, or in the stories, we're always at an appointment. Doing my infusions at home, so I have the IV pulled in the room. So if I don't show it in this video, eventually you will see it. So I do my, not saline treatment. So what is that? For the dehydration. I have that thing. So it's in all my supplies. I get a big box of the alcohol wipes, all of those things there. And I have like the non-hypoallergenic, covers, because I, if you guys remember, a couple of years ago when I first got the Portacat, I unfortunately didn't know I was allergic to Tegaderm, and has been really messed up by that. But this is my survival scar from the previous surgery. So I just look at it like, hey, you still here and you're kicking butt. So that's all that matters. But yeah, so have it over here, and I changed it this morning, not the porta cat, because the porta cat gets changed when I go to the appointment. So tomorrow I go to the appointment for 9 o'clock and I get the needle out, but they put a new one in. So that's every Monday that they do that, clean the skin, the whole 9 yards, they put a new needle in. So I have it in for a whole week. Now I can't always take it out whenever I need to, but I'm not able to get it unless, say, if I would have took it out yesterday on Saturday, I would have had to go to the emergency room to get another one put in because the company is not open on weekends. So if I'm going to keep it in, then I have to be very, just do what I always do, just being on top of my game and making sure I'm doing what's all necessary. But I am allowed to take it out whenever that I need to. So what else has been going on? There's been so many back-to-back appointments, you guys. Just running around, just a lot of chaotic, crazy daily life. So I'm gonna these past couple of weeks with this cold, but I'm glad that I got the medication. Even there, they gave me a breathing treatment. That's my first time ever had a breathing treatment. You know, they put it like the little mask that you breathe in. And I had that because I was having like some breathing issues. They checked the lungs. So I didn't have any pneumonia that I thought that I had. The lungs were fine, so that's great. That was good news because I was worried because my body was going through so much. I was like, okay, hold on, this is not just a regular cold symptoms that I know about my immune system being low. I have literally zero protection. My body is always on the defensive, trying to support itself because I'm doing what I have to do on my end, and my doctors haven't given me anything else to try to protect myself besides of what I do, and I'm always mask wearing all the time, so it's just not an easy task. But we'll share this here, like Thanksgiving, us living by my parents, there's so many people that not a lot of people came over, just the intermediate family, but everyone has totally become so relaxed and comfortable and just living life and not being concerned about, mask wear. So many changes. Every state is different. Everyone's personality and views are different. But my thoughts and feelings are, like we talk about this on the chronically ill Zooms, Google Meets, is that we're the ones that feel forgotten about. We're the ones that feel left out because we're the ones' bodies are so heavily affected and so heavily afflicted. Whether you had the vaccine or not, it's still a major problem when you have surrounding health issues that make it hard. Yeah, you guys. So we're going to say hi to Ever right quick.